Alicia is with us in Buffalo, New York. Hi, Alicia. Welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show.
Hi, Dave. How are you?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
Okay, so my fiance and I together, we have a total of $300,000 in student loan debt, and then like $60,000 additional debt.
When are you getting married?
Well, that's the thing. I personally have been trying to postpone it because I'm just petrified of even thinking about a wedding when we have so much debt to deal with.
Okay, let's break it up. Let's break it up then, because we don't have debt until we are married. So, how much student loan debt do you have?
I have about $260 worth of student debt currently, and I have 2 more years of my my doctoral program.
What are you studying, pray tell?
I know. I'm getting my doctorate in nursing.
Your bachelor's? Or you mean you're getting a PhD in nursing?
It's a doctorate program, so it's different. It's like more clinical than a PhD, so it's really a nurse practitioner program, but just to the doctoral level.
Why?
Because I wanted to further my career. I wanted to make more money and have to work less hours.
But a nurse practitioner, you could get a lot quicker, and you would be in exactly the same setting, right?
I'm sorry, say that again?
As a nurse practitioner, you could get that a lot quicker, and you'd be in exactly the same position with your career, wouldn't you?
Yes, I mean, it is a nurse practitioner position. It's just,
yeah, but how does a doctoral above nurse practitioner further your career?
It just gives me, different options, and they're currently working on trying to move all of the nurse practitioners to doctoral status at a certain point. So
yeah, but they're not right now. That's not happening right now. Okay, so
a lot of schools in my area, that's pretty much what all they're starting to offer is the doctoral. They're getting rid of a lot of the master's programs for that reason. So, anyways, I'm so deep in it that it's either waste all the money that I already have.
It's not wasted. You've already got enough to be an RN, don't you?
Well, yeah, I mean, I worked as an RN for quite a while before I started this program.
Oh, I see. And that was the $260,000 in debt?
Well, so I was young. I was a single mom for a long time, so I, put myself through. I got an associate's, and then I got a bachelor's, and
all $260,000 in debt to be an RN.
Yeah, I mean, I was a little, confused on what I wanted to do when I was young, and then I figured out that I wanted to do this.
Okay. No, I would not get a doctoral while you're $260,000 in debt. As an RN, you can work 100 hours a week if you want to, and you can make bank and clean up your dadgum mess. You have a huge student loan debt, and you're just piling on more. I mean, you have a mess, kiddo, and you're not doing anything except making a bigger mess. Because the difference in your income after you finish this doctoral program and what it is today isn't squat.
Right.
So you're just collecting degrees at this point.
Well, I'm kind of in a position where, it's not like I can stop and come back to it later.
Yeah, but you said you had 2 years more to go.
Yeah.
So you're going to be $400 and something thousand in debt? Is that what you're telling me?
It would probably be an additional $25,000.
$25,000 in 2 years. So you're going to be $300,000 or so in debt, and you're going to have a doctoral in nursing. Are you working while you're doing this?
Well, it's not really a program that you can really work in, but I do work. It's a per diem, but I work, varying hours. But I mean, I bring home after taxes probably about $4,000 a month from that. To try to compensate. So I just was trying to figure out, I'm kind of in a place where I have to finish, because if I don't, I can't transfer somewhere later on. It'll be like nothing. Graduate schools only transfer like six credits at most, and I'm halfway through the program because it's a bachelor's to doctorate. So like,
work 1,000 hours and pay cash from this point forward, but don't go further in debt. This is you've been on a suicide trip here. I mean, this is a mess, and it's not your fiance's; it's yours.
I know, and that's why I don't even want to get married.
What does he make?
So he makes about he makes 50, and I make between 45 and 50, sometimes a little bit more.
What does he do for a living?
He works at a bank, and he's he has plans to elevate himself through there. Yeah.
And how long have you been engaged? How long have you been engaged?
Oh, about a year and a half.
Okay. Well, I think you guys have got to decide what you're going to do, and I can't decide that for you. This is your life. You're going to have to make your calls. If you are going to get married, I would just go ahead and do it. If he's willing to take this on, and the two of you are willing to work your way through this debt together, but I don't think you can sit around and say, I have to clean this up before we get married. You're not going to get married for a decade if you do that. And so I think if you're going to get married, you should go ahead and get married, and the two of you take your $100,000 income, don't go further in debt, and then begin to attack the debt and claw your way out from there. And that's what I would do. So, hey, thanks for the call. Appreciate you joining us.